Welcome, Lucy. Welcome, Dylan. Welcome, everybody. Let's see here. Restart. I will stand by you forever. Oh yeah. You can't take my breath away. I can be a hero. That's that one song. Let's do a little. Dong 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 dong. In case I need it when I'm older. In my life, there's been ache and pain. I don't know if I should. Okay, let me get it started. Let me get something started. There we go. What you say? I've gotta take a little time to think things over. I gotta read between the lines in case I need it when I'm older. And this mountain I must climb feels like the world upon my shoulder. And through the clouds I see love shine. It keeps me warm as life grows colder. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. Welcome, everybody. I gotta warm up a little bit first. Busy day today. Busy, good day. Let's get some new background here. New background. Welcome, Dory, Pam, Fairy. Who else we got here? Monkey, Linda, Priscilla. You got Michael. Climb your mountain. We're almost past the halfway mark for this year. Keep going, damn it. Sure. Let's do a little G major or G minor, A sharp major, right? Welcome, KC Kid, Anthony, what's up, man? What up? 432. Welcome Engorama says, I'm glad I found you. I'm glad you found you. We found love in a hopeless place. Welcome Anthony. Toasty, Cindy Luhu, we got Julie here. Thank you for all the blessing. Yee. How's your energy today, everybody? Peaceful? Hopefully. Happy? Hopefully. If not, shoot, you're gonna figure it out. You will figure it out. That's 100. You just don't have to. Sometimes it just takes time to figure it out. But start figuring yourself out today. If you don't know who you are, start finding out, damn it. We had 500 people here last night, surprisingly, listening to me singing all this stuff. I guess your lubes help me chilling and reflecting. Oh, shout out to the lubes. He said, not loops, vibes. Loops and the vibes, two different words. I didn't know I had my own loops. That's an opening line right there. That's an opening line. Your lubes help me shilling. Oops, not lubes. That's on Insight Timer. Welcome, Christy. I thought you were saying lives, you know, but vibes. Live and vibe. Okay, that's kind of the same word. I had to use a lot of energy last night, man. But turns out, great results. I'm grateful for happiness within myself and in community, you know. It's like happiness that you can share with people. That's dope, you know, that's real dope. The dope and stuff, you know, other type of dope, it's not as fulfilling. Welcome. Welcome, Banti. We got Michael, Banti. Are you BK now? We got the new king in town. The evolution. Do we remember to breathe deeply throughout our day? Nam mô Đại Bi Hỡi Chứng Phát Bồ Tát. Nam mô Đại Bi Hỡi Chứng Phát Bồ Tát. Welcome, Gail. Amanda says, my husband was laying next to me last night and couldn't stay awake for nothing. You know, I don't listen to my own stream much, but today I took a nap and I used the stream. I was like, okay, this is actually really relaxing. You know, when you live stream, you're not like taking a nap. You know. So I used it to take a nap and it worked. I'm like, oh, pretty dope. It's just the overall vibe. It's not even like, it's the overall energy, you know. The overall vibe. 'Cause you and me, we have an opportunity. Can you give us a follow? I just started streaming. Juggernaut? Depends. When I know you, then I follow you. You have to build some friendship first. It's called authenticity. Not follow for follow, okay? That's not how it works in real life. You have to build network and connect with people. When you connect with people, oh, I vibe with you, then we connect more. Okay. Or if you just on the same frequency, like if you do what serve humanity and all these things. Yeah. First, or when I see your name, I know you. When I see Juggernaut, I'm like, who is that? Nothing personal. just principles. I sigh a lot is the same as a breath. Went to a wedding last night. Felt really good being sober in a bigger party, maybe first time. Drank some coffee and yeah. 2 years without alcohol feels blessed. Yeah. Follow your heart. Like if you've never been sober in your life before, shoot, you know. And as you mature, your relationship with everything changes because you're happy with yourself and you know you could do this. And sometimes an ice cream, you know. Right? It's more about having a life that works for you. Sometimes we want to fit into the again, mainly me, I drink non-alcoholic beer. Right. And sometimes when I'm with my wife, I drink margarita. But only on my super down time. Yeah. And a lot of people, one person is disappointed that I drink sometimes. I'm here to not please people. I'm here to please myself. Right? And you have to know your role. Right? For me, I know I don't have a good grasp on video games. I'll still download a game on my phone. Okay? And now delete it because I know that I don't know how to control myself, because video games are designed to be highly addictive, and the only way I personally have dealt with them is have fun and delete the damn thing. Don't get attached, because it's designed to, especially people with the ADD, ADHD, it's so invasive to my mind. Because so the best thing, don't be attached, play it and delete. Sometimes we follow principles and values and we don't even know who we are. We don't even know why we have these principles and values. We just think we follow it to be part of some cult and movement, and then we expect others to be the same. No, live your original life. That's it. The best example is with people who are immaturely vegan, who look down at people. That's the worst way to be a vegan. To get mad at people. Let people live their damn life. Can you believe it? They don't love their damn self. I would be angry all day if people didn't love themselves. For real. Another one? DJ Khaled had to be here all day. Another one. Some of y'all don't know how to manage your partaking in smoking. Then you gotta learn to slow. Some of y'all don't like vaping, right? You shouldn't do it. But some of y'all really have no grasp on it, and you mess up your lungs and your heart. That means you need to quit. Unless you want your lungs to blow out. I don't want to see your lungs blow out, okay? That's it. I know it's the talk that most people don't want to have. But it's a talk that needs to be had, because when you care about people, you just be yourself. I'm willing to get people angry at me for speaking the truth. It's like my wife, right? I tell her all the time, you're gonna quit vaping, right? She didn't listen. What happened? Chest started hurting. Body super unhealthy. Now she actually quit. Why? Chest hurt. But did she listen to my advice earlier on? Hell no. She gotta go get humble by ill health. But that's the best that she knows. But at least she doesn't vape now. And some people just don't learn. You know what I mean? When everyone around you dies, we become okay with our action of dying. Yeah, we just call that low standards or ignorance. It's like, man, since we're already gonna die, let's just get effed up. Like, damn, what about living your best life? While you're here on the planet, would you like to be miserable or happy? It's up to you. Misery is an option. So is contentment and happiness. Find your balance. The master told me one thing, but he never told any other students. You could do anything, just don't be attached. But he told me that privately. Because most people, when you tell them that, they will go do everything. That's why you don't say that to immature people, because they'll go out and do everything. But when you're more mature, you can do anything because you know how to not be attached. Young people don't know how to not be attached. So it leads you to addictive gaming, only ceiling fans, right? Exploration, all these things. And that's why the Buddha's teachings are known as precepts. It's like, it's not a rule. It's go, hey, yo, we noticed this. You reflect on why this precept is here. It's like a suggestion. It's not a rule. Many monks who don't study deeply, they just follow the rule. It's more about, yo, you can do anything. Don't be attached. But this rule is here because we have some isn't standards judgment. Yeah, nothing wrong with judgment, right? Everybody judges. We just lie to each other that we don't, because people don't have wisdom. You judge to understand, not judge to gossip and be a bias. That's immaturity. Yeah. But when you judge because you projecting yourself, that's the issue. I don't know why it's not open. I'm not sure why people don't talk about that much. Why? That's why no result. The master told me the reason people don't believe in a lot of spiritual community because there's no miracle happening at that church, at that temple, in that community. When there's no miracles, why the hell would people come to spiritual community with no miracles? I was like, that makes sense actually. Before there was so much, lots of devotion and miracles. When everyone around us dies, we behave in ways that invite death. Yeah, that was I think somebody said that. Okay, thank you, Christy. I don't understand why they don't wanna to reply if they read. Why they don't want to reply. Everything in moderation. Most people don't know how to have moderation. So that's why that comment, the people who say everything in moderation are the people who don't have moderation. is what I start to notice. Everything in moderation. The people who use that the most be smoking the most, drinking the most, sleeping the latest too, which is a lack of discipline. So that's why you have to be careful with more mature lines, like everything in moderation, which is balance. Yeah. And discernment is helpful for sure, and you have to be willing to explain everything thoroughly so people don't get confused, and the immature people or people who are new to the self-development don't fall in the trap of just, because when you hear about everything in moderation, somebody new to self-development and somebody who's mature are going to experience it differently. Right? The new people are going to try everything, and the mature people just do enough to enjoy life. Right? When the master told me there was a story about they were testing if this monk has wisdom, and they say they have two horses the same size. How do you know which one is younger? And he went to get some hay. The young horse ran to the hay first and ate it the quickest. The older horse know that young horse can't eat all the hay. So it's just the nature of energy, right? Yin and yang. Maturity brings more patience. Immaturity brings more impatience. Unless you have patient people mentoring you from a young age, which is rare. And that's why we're here. A lot of kids watch this stream, actually. Shout out to the children. Why are we here, Shuyu? Why are you here? You're here because you clicked on TikTok and scroll here. Unless you're on Twitch. We're ending at 2 a.m. tonight, okay? So, which is basically around 3 hours and 27 minutes. So, if you just have to deal with me for 3 more hours. Oh. That's too short. Dang. I know. Welcome, Sempukusa. You have to respect people and you get respect. If you disrespect people, what do they do back? You attract disrespect. But it's not theirs, it's called boundary, That's a young horse. Jesus loves you, so okay. Thank you. I'm grateful Jesus loves me. I'm grateful I love me too. Which is the same thing to me. Because in Christian term, Jesus represents the Christ consciousness inside, which is called the Christ. Siddhartha became the Buddha and Jesus became the Christ. And Thanet became the sass dragon. Oh yeah, what is this? I've been thinking about your mention of not getting attached to peacefulness. Sastra. Don't say sass dragon too loud, okay? Don't want to wake it up. Try being attached to peace all the time. The universe always tests you. Oh, you love peace, right? Yeah. Right, try it. Just go on the road real quick. Oh shoot. I'm grateful for that you can cultivate peace most of the time. Sometimes maybe you get pissed off, maybe you get irritated, and that's okay. Like many people expect spiritual teachers to be a rock, to not get irritated, to not get angry, but you can not be reactive, right? You can get irritated, but you're not reactive. Now, if you get reactive and angry, everything you built could be destroyed because why? That's how you end up in jail. But when you learn to, even though you're irritated, you remember, I choose a peaceful life even though my mind's irritated or your mind's angry. That's not you. And as you deepen your peace, the universe blessed you with deeper peace, which is deeper irritation. Like, why is that? That's just the nature of life. Human beings, we love comfort, so we love entertainment and chilling. Yeah. Please be respectful, seppuku-san. No, you be me. I know this lesson actually is just for you. Because we're in a community that has boundaries and respect. It's just your turn to learn it. That's all. Sometimes you get tested. Clearly. That's why if you're here and you're not learning anything, it shows. You just come here to hang out, which is fine. But I would want to see your life improve for the better. That you're more patient, more loving, more money, more joy. And if you want a relationship, you get what you want. When you love yourself and you're feeling good, you attract good people. good relationship and good money too. But if you're immature, you attract immature relationships, which leads to heartbreak and more heartbreak and more heartbreak, right? There he goes. I mean, at least you're censoring yourself. Looks like you have some sort of restraint. Because if you didn't, there would be more boundaries. Just breathe, okay? It's not worth it. We want you to be in here, but if you start crossing the boundary, some people, sometimes you have to know that there's consequences to action. Because if you don't, you may end up in jail because your community didn't teach you about consequences. That's why a lot of children are getting caught up clout chasing, doing crazy stuff for social media, and they end up in jail or caught up not alive no more because their community didn't teach them about cause, effect, and consequences. In here, we be patient with you because we know you want to be here. I want you to be here. But there's got to be some consequences if you wildin' out here. Hey. I get my fire hydrant. I guess that's a fire hydrant. Yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, it's all good. It's not personal, it's just, we're not here to it's more about the teaching, the dharma, the flow of what we're talking about. We're all learning together. Right? So the more graceful we have, the more patient we have for each other. And some people need more grace, okay? So that's why I know how to talk to people. You gotta show love. Because if you start joking around with people not ready to hear that joke, then they could end up spiraling. Right. Just the ego at its finest. Better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Basically. Chicka chicka. Humor isn't joking, not saying I know how humor arises. It feels like it happened. It depends who you are. Part of my character is the humor. Some people are terrible at humor. Like, oh, that was a joke? Okay, don't do that no more. You know what I mean? Some people are like, your joke did not land at all, and the landing pad was gigantic. Like, we're really easy. We laugh at things so easy in here. But damn, if it don't land over, like even if your joke didn't land the first 3 times, the 4th time, I'll let you know. I understand you're coming from a good place, but damn, work on your damn jokes a little bit more. Like, for example, when you're not a good singer, the master will tell you, you shouldn't sing because damn, it's not for you. Practice some more, because if it's for you, you're going to cultivate and practice more. Some people, they want that to be their dream, but they don't even practice. Like, how you be a sound healer and you don't even practice? You gotta get your time in on your instruments. I mean, personally, I don't practice, but I play 4 hours a day. You know, maybe sometimes 2 hours. You're hella. This is called Happy Buddha style. You know, like Upaganam style, Happy Buddha style. Sorry. Dang. Let me put the fire. Fire hydrant. Happy Buddha style. Hey. Meditate your damn self. Thank you for 33,000 likes. That was quick. Dang, y'all on it today. I've been waiting for you to come back. I've been waiting for you to come back already. Shoot. All right, that's a quick 33,000 likes. Holy shit. Thank you. Now I can actually meditate and breathe. And of course, if you use a clicker, thank you so much for investing in the stream. Let's see here. Donna says, "Hi Thanet. I find calm and gratitude more often than I used to. But every few minutes, fear returns. I find myself so afraid after sleep or when thinking about the world. I ask God to forgive my fear. Do I need to trust more? Is fear the vulnerable part of ego dying? If you ask God to lose weight and you don't lose weight, then I guess we should, right? Is God the issue? It's inaction. So you have to change the way you practice. You can ask God for anything, but you still gotta do the work. I ask God for money, I still need to get a damn job. I ask God to be a leader, spiritual leader, I still need to cultivate leadership skills. When you ask God to forgive your fear, it means you're ready for love. But you keep asking for fear. Please forgive my fear. Please forgive my fear, because you're focusing on the fear. Why not ask for love? It's what you want. But because you're coming from a place of fear, forgive my fear. Instead, thank you for the love that I am. Thank you for the love in each breath. Practice your gratitude, right? So if you want to move from the attitude of fear to the attitude of gratitude, right? You got to practice things that are more
things that move towards your peace, your joy, and your bliss. That's it. It's that simple, and it's just called a paradigm shift. You're currently, what you're focused on is fear-based life, and you're moving, right? You have a good intention, but you're practicing fear. But if you have good intention and you're practicing love, you get love. Because why? You're practicing, instead of looking from fear, I'm perceiving my life from love, my love goggles. Am I looking from love or fear? But you say, do I need to trust more? I fear the vulnerable part. So if you're constantly living in a state of fear, all right, you have to have a plan to reprogram that. I looked down and was negative a lot initially, but I had to reprogram myself. So if you want to find the fastest result, here's how. Every day on your phone, have a plan on how you respond to negativity and fear. If you have a fearing thought you don't like, what's the first step? First step is you remember you have a plan. Pull your damn phone out and you look at your notepad. Step 1. Choose love. How? Breathe in and out. Start positive affirmation. I'm grateful for the practice of peace. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for this moment. Thank you so much for my life. Breathe again and believe. Breathe and believe. And you go about your day. And every day that you practice that plan, you're going to be in the attitude of joy and gratitude rather than fear. Yeah. And you can always adjust that plan, but make sure it's more action-based rather than thought-based, right? We're breathing, we're saying, thank you so much for my life. Sometimes you're like, all right, think about this and that. It's less about thinking stuff and more about embodiment, right? Which means to feel the things you're affirming, to feel the gratitude. Thank you so much for my life. Thank you for my feet that I got here today. Thank you for the battery on my phone, right? It could be that. Thank you for the food I eat. Thank you for my good life. And you can add to it. And as you practice this, then your positive practice evolves over time. Right. Can we talk about journaling? Sure. Journaling helps you to see your mind. Imagine you got a tornado going on in your consciousness, and you don't know how to organize it. One thing at a time. Is it right? Bing. And when you have a bunch of things written down, so it's more about journaling is like a meditative practice that helps you see what's going on in your mind, which is why it's healthy for you to journal. Okay. Sometimes everyone's style is different, so your mind is going to be different than other people's mind. So you should just write what you want to write. That's the best part. Right? That's why I don't want to tell you how to write. Just write what you feel like writing. Maybe you write down all your thoughts. Sometimes I just do gratitude. Gratitude. I'm so grateful for my parents. They did the best they can, and they did a great job. Some negative things happen, but I understand. Or man, I'm still angry. Man, I'm still angry at my boss. Man, I still miss my ex. What? Right? As you write it down, you understand yourself a lot better. Welcome, hopeful. Now, when you come here, you may need a lot less journaling, because you're journaling by typing how you feel all the time here. That's the secret. Right? So the way we're typing in here is how people journal. Like, right? That's the beautiful part. So we're like, it's called, because a journal is very vulnerable. Right? It's really vulnerable. So when you have a community that's vulnerable, it's like we're a collective journal and we get to read each other's vulnerabilities, and it makes us feel heard, right? It feels like someone's listening. So that's why I love vulnerability so much, because it helps us to release or feel like we matter. Because sometimes you talk to your coworkers and they're not going deep at all. They're just talking about stuff. You're like, ugh. Sometimes you find similar hobbies. Maybe they like cars and all this stuff. And some things drain you. Some things are more just surface level. But people aren't out here talking about their feelings because they don't. Sometimes you don't know how to talk about your feeling. And sometimes you don't know how to listen to people complain. Right? Because you don't want to carry it. So you're like, eh. And some people don't know how. So like, I'm not your therapist. Right? So it's difficult to find people to have a heart to heart. But I'm just grateful we can have that here, you know. Can we talk about discipline? Everyone needs a different level of discipline. Somebody who has a lot of energy and ADHD, you're gonna need a lot more techniques. And somebody who has less of that, but everyone benefits from it, because to make your life work, you have to have a plan, which is the discipline part. Right? When I sit here, I sit the same way. Right. When I speak to you, I do my best to come from a clear place, grounded place. And the way we engage in here, we're on the same frequency. So whenever people wilding out, trying to be sassy and disruptive, we know. But sometimes we play dumb because we know some people are immature. And it's like children. When children are messing around and immature, it's hard to get mad at them because they're just being children. Because they lack discipline. That's why they are doing that. So when our mind's undisciplined, we're more reactive, we're easily irritable, and we have ego because ignorance. When you have better discipline, you start to see how life works, because you finally begin to pay attention to here. You pay attention to your life, your inner world. And so it helps you to see, what do you want to achieve in your life? Like, if you needed to be on time, but you're always late, like, why are you, right? Sometimes you're living a life where time's crucial, and if you're not, then that becomes your brand, right? Maybe you're somebody who, when you lack consistency and people need consistency from you and you're not there, then you're not reliable. So it's hard to build your brand when people need you. You're not there because why? You don't realize your role because you don't pay attention to your life. So the discipline helps you to, when we're talking, how do I know when to move on to the next question? How do I know what question to read? We pay attention, and in life there's a flow of life happening. And that's why we have a schedule. But the people with the tightest schedule, sometimes you need that because you're trying to be maybe a CEO of some company, right? Or maybe you're somebody who's highly needed and you need to be more strict, right? It's up to you what kind of life you want to live. And right, the more you want from life, the more discipline you'll need. So that's why you want to find a middle way. But some people, they need to be a high functioning person, right? A highly successful person, because that's you, right? Maybe you need to be the CEO. Be the damn CEO, right? But maybe you're happy with where you're at and you just want to fine tune yourself to be more centered and grounded, but you don't need to be high functioning. You just need to do enough to enjoy your life. So find out who you are. And some people need a tighter discipline, which is a lot more strict. Some people need a lot more loose discipline. But you can learn from both sides. If you've never been strict before, you need to try that. Like be super disciplined. And if you're always super disciplined, you need to learn to loosen up your approach to enjoy your life, right? One maybe need to learn to enjoy life, and one maybe need to learn to make their life work more with execution in life. And also it's about who you hang around with too. If you hang around people who have no schedule, no time awareness, you become that way. If you're around people with discipline, with results, they talk differently, their energy is different. And there's a deeper respect with people who have discipline because they know that their time is precious, that we're making time to each other because you matter. These moments matter. We're not just like, yo, what's up, right? We're not coming to the bar, we're coming to, like when you're here, we're coming here to have a heart-to-heart talk, positive energy and healing. Like it's clear. And we do that every single day. Whenever the energy gets wild, we pay attention when the energy gets wild. So that's why it's like, oh yeah, it is getting a little wild. And we laugh here because sometimes the spiritual like the things we talk about, can be quite intense. And so having space to breathe and laugh so that it's easily digestible, all this intense talk with a little soothing experience. But how do we know when to do all that? We pay attention. We pay attention to each other's words as we type them. We pay attention to all the people tapping their hearts, all the comments happening because we care about each other, right? So it's like so get your words in. So with the more we're on the same page, we can collaborate better. But when we're on the same page and somebody comes in and they're not on the same wavelength, you can feel it right away. They come here to talk at you. They throw quotes at you when you didn't ask. They start typing a lot of information you don't want to hear about because they're here to talk at you, but we're not here to have a discussion. So that's why when we pay attention, we know who's on our wavelength and who we should collaborate and talk with, right? Because we're consistent with who we are, because we pay attention. We know what kind of life we want. That's why I don't get into spiritual philosophy debates with people, because I know who I am. My discipline is I'm not here to debate with you. Do what makes you happy. But in the past, maybe I did have some debate with people. But over time, as you mature, you're like, wait a minute, that's not even useful. We're just talking at each other. The practice for discipline is meditation. Or something else too. It's everything. The way I'm speaking in a disciplined tone of voice, like a voiceover artist. Right? I'm speaking in a tone that's more digestible to you, in a more pleasant way. Imagine I just sound like this because I don't really care what people think, and I'm speaking in a non-inspiring voice because I just don't realize, because this is how I talk, right? I don't develop it because I don't pay attention that the way you talk actually makes impact, because this is whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see it, because I don't get, so right, I'm choosing to speak in this tone because it's the most effective way to communicate what we're doing here. And many people don't go all the way to cultivate, and I'm doing this throughout the whole stream. It's a skill, right, which requires discipline. And I used to cultivate this skill privately in meditation. I would talk to imaginary audience, practicing before it happens. I practice guiding meditation to the air. Nobody saw that. God did. So that's just one dimension, right? Even your standard of excellence is another discipline. When I'm streaming, I need to have dynamic lighting, right? It's stuff that maybe you don't even notice or think about, right? I need lighting to be dope, dynamic, ambience, and I'm always cultivating. How can I get better lighting? Right? How can I get better, like, just the color? How to find the right balance of color that communicates spirituality, authenticity, and love. The way I dress, the quality of the microphone, EQing it, even that proximity effect as I get closer to the microphone. Right? I'm watching everything because that's part of the discipline, all the way down to how I sit. Right? Where I look at on the screen, I'm just looking at this area because I'm aware that's what I'm looking at. How I breathe as I'm speaking. But over years, you slowly stack discipline, right? The atomic habits, you just keep stacking. But you don't want to grow too fast because then it doesn't stack. You're just creating something, bad foundation, it breaks. But as you slowly build, just a little sliver, like 3D printing, you know, then you have something really strong when you take your time to build it. A little music. Thank you for 54,000 likes. Ta-da. Welcome to the Mystic Village. What's up, man? Welcome, Lindsay, Fernand, Sue. Happy Saturday night. On from America. Welcome, Lydia. We got Grace, Sister Dory. We got Alex. You're so... Me? I'm funny? No, that's my dragon, me. I just hit the bowl, played the flute. That's it. I'm a dragon. You know Mushu? Mushu. Welcome, Diane. How's everyone's energy tonight? You are changing it up. Me? I never change it up. But nothing is permanent except change. I can't not change it up. It's just the law of the universe. Nothing is permanent except change. Welcome, Marlo, from New York. Calm but cannot stay asleep. Do you have any sleeping techniques? If you don't have any sleeping techniques, you need to learn some. You have to have a sleep discipline. Sleep discipline. TikTok's acting up, yeah. There's a lot more people online. Sometimes the server does not know how to deal with it, especially through the live streaming experience. Yeah, that's it. It's Saturday night. It's Memorial Day weekend, and people, this is where you hang out, right? Or do whatever people do. And also, there's people in every country hanging out. Good on your end, sis Lydia. Welcome, Sister Mira is here with us. Hello from Brooklyn from Sister Heathery Wings. A lot of fire lately, which is just more of masculine energy. Also known as people complaining. Completely used to it. We're here for it. Because sometimes you're stuck in life and you don't know how to get out. Find a light Don't get stuck in the dark. Follow the light if you don't know where to go. That's all you do. Follow the light. The light represents your best life, happiness and joy. Yeah. That's one of the Four Noble Truths. Nothing is permanent except change. Poetry. Imagine taking the time to contemplate and think about, damn, nothing is permanent. Like, as I'm sitting here, I'm getting older by the second. When a baby is born, that baby getting older by the second. That's the human experience. What's beyond the human experience? I don't know. What's beyond the human experience? What do you mean, the human experience? I don't know. I'm just some dude. I play the bowl, hit the flute, take care of my dragon. You will never be as young unless you listen to that one song. What's that song? Come on, everybody.
Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever? Forever, forever. Ooh.
Can you follow me now? Sure. Sure.
Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever, 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 forever young? I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever, forever, forever?
Your organs and bones back together. Dealing with palpitation, trying to find. Well, I'm glad that peace exists. We're constantly growing younger by the moment depending on what we consume. It depends if you want to live in the world of illusion or reality. That's all. You can lie to yourself that you're getting younger every day. But you ain't. But you can get happier every day. You just gotta be real. On the spiritual level, we're unlimited, right? Because everything is one love. It's just one thing. No beginning or the end, so time doesn't exist. But on a human level, you are born and then you die. Word. What everyone's opinion about those things may be all different, but at least we know that's the truth. At least I believe that. You were born and then you die, like, okay. Sometimes you gotta say, because you become so ungrounded that you're just all spirit only, no beginning or the end. You know what I'm saying? Stay grounded, people. Don't put too much mushroom in your pizza, okay? Welcome, Rio. Ghost Monkey, Stargazer here. Mystic Fortitude. I went fishing today to relax from a long work, and we did not. Not a single fish was caught. You went to relax, says the universe. You pretended to fish. Yeah, man. We ain't catching no fish here. Well, maybe somebody took that spot already and then you came after, you know? Of course, I have no idea about fishing because I'm here. Thank you for the raid, Starzy. Starzy1, thank you so much. Welcome, Patrick. Let Bell. Do you remember the super basic of happiness? What's the least that you need to be happy? Grand Theft Auto, smartphone, girlfriend, boyfriend, Uber Eats every day, Amazon, your cat and dog, what else? A house, children, yourself, food, water, shelter. What's the least that you genuinely need to be happy? It takes time to figure that out, and sometimes we chase a lot and we're happy little. It's called you get humbled by the universe. The big humble. Like, man, I thought girlfriend was happiness, but I keep getting my heart broken. Sometimes you get the heartbroken lesson over and over. That's why you hear that song. All my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my head in Tennessee. He got humble. Now he live in Tennessee. He got humbled, moved to Tennessee. No state tax over there, right? Ideas about happiness change. As you get more mature, happiness becomes more simple, because when happiness is simpler, it's easier to attain and experience. Yeah. Oh, no sales tax over there. When happiness is difficult, then you gotta go to the bar, you gotta drop some, substance, you gotta drink it, and you gotta smoke it, and you have to dress to impress, right? You gotta fit in. Your car's gotta be slammed to the ground with rims. And if you really about that life, you have spinners. You spin your wheel and it's spinning. Right, back then to be happy, you gotta turn up the radio and Kid Cudi, y'all. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shines ain't always gonna be gold. Yeah, rush it, bit. Yeah. Pop, pass. And now you're like, man, I could just breathe in and out and be happy nowadays. Back then, we needed to go to the Roxy, go to downtown, midtown, uptown, East Town. Man, that's after a while. Man, I don't even have money to save. I'm going out all the time. I don't even need to go out. But you can calculate it. There's some things. As you get older, you kind of like nature. Because you know what? There's less drama with a tree, right? There's a lot less drama with trees. The tree's never like, yo. The tree just is. Nature is simple. That's why when you enjoy nature, your life's a lot more pleasant. That's why I'm grateful for the river. I'm grateful for the sky, for the mountain. It's like a simple happiness. When I was younger, or when I used to go to the club, I never thought, man, let's go to the damn mountains, right? You just want to do what everyone else your age is doing. Go to the rave, go to the club. But you never ask, man, are we actually happy doing this? Like, what kind of question is that? So actually, that's what happened. I started having an awakening. And my friends like, hey, yo, what the heck is going on with him? They're like, is he always going to be like this? They thought I was not. Everyone thought it was a phase. Like, hey, yo, just have one drink with us, whatever. Like, just come to the bar one time. And I just got, nah, I don't hang out in that place no more. I don't need to get low no more. Get low, get low, get low. The only low I get is when I sit down on the ground. That's the lowest I get. I'm getting low right now. What's lower than that? Maybe I get low with my voice. Ooh, get low, get low, get low. Like, oh, that is kind of low. To the window. I agree. A nice hike away from everything beats the bar and the club. Now I get it. Sometimes you want to go to a concert or a rave or something. You should. Because you know why? That's your damn life. It's just when you need too much to be happy, you ain't really that happy. Because it's hard to maintain. So that's why the people who go out a lot, it's so hard to be happy because you need so much to be happy. And it's hard to maintain because now it's going to lead to you're going to need more shots. You're going to need more substance. Your tolerance is high, right? Since you go to the bar and you go out so often, your tolerance for everything is so much, which costs more also. Because your tolerance is high. I'm just here being real, you know. In the beginning, maybe your tolerance is low. But as you go out more and more, you need more and more to be happy. So that's the kind of music you listen to evolves. You need more higher dopamine, which leads to like hard style. Leads to more substance because you need more intensity. You gotta go to the front of the gate and swing your hair if you have hair. This is kind of fun. Like, oh, it's kind of tiring too. And then you have a ringing in your ear for about a week. You're like, man, I kind of regret it, but I kind of don't. But my ear's still ringing. You know. Don't swing your wig. If we all went to a concert, we'll be like, oh, that's okay, y'all go first. We'll just stay in the back, have a peaceful time. Oh yeah, that's Mystic Village people. They're just so chill. The one causing the problem was going to be the loudest. And the whole time, It's okay. What you need? Your earplugs and lifting up. Your earplugs. I went to that K-pop concert with my wife, and we were right in front of the subwoofer. I was like, damn. They had like 10 speakers, 10 speakers doing that one thing, right? The vertical speaker, and when it went off, is this gonna be the whole time? Yes. So it ended up being a meditation for me, called getting beat up by the bass, like a subwoofer beating up. I felt like a punching bag for the bit. I hope it wasn't too bad because, you know, the show wasn't so crazy, right? What was worse was the person next to me screaming in my ear. Yeah. Because we went to, what's that one lady? Yasa or... Right. Yeah, it was because, you know, the subwoofer at least is far away. The person screaming next to me. And they were screaming so much, people were looking over here. I'm like... people look over here, you just give them the slow blink. It's like that non-verbal. That slow blink, if you time it perfectly. It communicates so much, you know. Let's do some karaoke. Just a little side karaoke conversation. But I think I'll work on a more lo-fi style tonight of karaoke. No, probably not gonna do too much falsetto unless I need to, you know. How about let's do a little Miguel? Sure thing, huh? Love you like a brother, treat you like a friend, respect you like a lover. Oh, 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 you could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never. If you be the cash, I'll read a rubber band. I could be your fuse. Boom, peanut baby, you could be the muse. I'm the reporter, baby, you could be the news. 'Cause you're a cigarette, and I'm the smoker. We raise a bed, 'cause you are a joker. Checked off you the chalk, 'cause I can be the blackboard. You can be the talk, and I could be the walk. Even when the sky comes falling, even when the sun don't shine, I got faith in you and I. So put your pretty little hands in mine. Even when we're down to the wire, babe. Even when it's do or die, we could do it, baby, simple and plain. 'Cause this love is a so sure thing. You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that. You could be the love, I'll be the fighter, baby. If I'm up, you could be the lighter, baby. Fired up, winter, baby, you could be the quote. If I'm the lyric, baby, you could be the note. Saint, I'm a sinner, prize, I'm a winner. And it's you, what did I do to deserve that? Paper, baby, you be the pen. Say that I'm the one, you could be it, 'cause you were tin. Real, not pretend. Even when the sky comes falling, even when the sun don't shine, I got faith in you and I. Put your pretty little hands in mine. Even when we're down to the wire, babe. Even when it's do or die, you could do it, baby, simple and plain. This love is a sure thing. Somebody asked, do you take requests? The thing is, I don't know that many songs. I just know a specific area. So you may request, but oftentimes when people request, I'm like, nope, don't know it. So that's what I kind of don't really do. You can try to request, but oftentimes I don't know it because ice cream paint job. Paint red on the inside, then ice cream, paint job. Like. Good night, Diane. Thank you so much. Redemption song, maybe later, because I just did that song last night. I try to just. We did One Love. Oh, you know what? Let's do One Love because I'm trying to get better at that song. But it's a falsetto song for me, so. Well, I could bring it down. Did you listen to the? No, I did not listen to it yet. What was the song again? I could add it to my list. If you really love a song and it adds to the community, I'll add it to the list here. Welcome, Sister Soen. overdue. He says, let's see, rise up, okay. Let's see here. Andrade. Yeah, I'll look into it. Shoot, if I do this song, yeah, I'll just have to sing it. It's a hard song to replicate if you don't do it in a similar style. But we'll try first. I'll try first in a lower tone and I'll bring it up. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, hear the children crying. One heart saying, give thanks and praise the Lord, and I will feel alright. Saying, one love, one heart, saying, let's get together and feel alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let them all pass their dirty remarks. One love. There is one question I really love to ask. One heart, is there a place for the hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind just to save his own belief, saying, one love, one heart. What about let's get together and feel alright as it was in the beginning. One loves, so shall it be till the end. One heart, give thanks and praise the Lord, and we'll feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Let's get together to fight this holy Armageddon. One love, so when the man comes, there will be no doom. One song, have pity on those whose chances grow thinner. There ain't no hiding place from the Father of creation, saying, one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. I'm pleading to mankind, one love, oh Lord, one heart. Give thanks and praise the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Give thanks and praise the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Shout out to Bob Marley. One Love. Not too bad. Somebody says, no woman, no cry. 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 And no woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Cause I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trenchtown. Abba serving the hypocrites, yeah. Mingle with the good people we meet. Good friends we've had, oh, good friends we've lost along the way, yeah. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say. And no woman, no cry. No, no woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Said I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trenchtown, yeah. And then Georgie would make the firelights, I say. Logwood burning through the night. Then we would cook wholemeal porridge, I say, of which I'll share with you, yeah. My feet is my only carriage, so I've got to push on through. But while I'm gone, everything is gonna be alright. 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 So woman, no cry. No, no woman, no woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Bob Marley. and the Wailers. Or I think this one is just a solo. Beautiful song, yeah, Bomber. From 1974. The legend. What can you say? This love. One love. Ja. No Woman, No Cry is the name of that song, yeah. And then there's a natural mystic flowing through the air. If you listen carefully now, you will hear. This will be the first trumpet, might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer, many more will have to die. Don't ask me why. Things are not the way they used to be. I won't tell no lie. One and all has got to face reality now. Though I try to find the answer to all the questions they ask, though I know it's impossible to go living through the past, don't tell no lie. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. I can't keep them down. If you listen carefully now, you will hear such a natural mystic blowing through the air. This could be the first trumpet, might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer, many more will have to die. Don't ask me why. There's a natural mystic flowing through the air. I won't tell no lie. If you listen carefully now, you will hear. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. Welcome Phil, welcome Stargazer. Senpuku is here on the second account. Nice to see you here. You got Dory. Thank you for the follow. Lyric. Ni. Amit is here. Marlo is here. Sun is shining. Thank you, sister.
The weather is sweet, make you wanna move your dancing feet. To the rescue, here I am. Let's see. I don't even know the whole song, that's why. Oh, thank you so much for 79,000 likes on the way to 100,000 likes. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for your tapping. I hope you enjoy more of a spiritual karaoke night. You know, I just tried to find any song. We just sang McGill Sure Thing before. But you know, I like this kind of stuff. Bob Marley. It's a great message, you know. It's a great message, and people know Bob Marley. And that's why it's so powerful, because this is the ancestor, you know. This is the mainstream positive. Don't worry about a thing. Which we sing, I think, every day. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds perched by my doorsteps, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds perched by my doorsteps, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Thank you for the sub, Matra. Personally, I like the song called Zimbabwe. Every man's got the right to decide his own destiny. Another song, we'll be forever loving ya. Love those songs. And turn your lights down low and pull your window curtains. Oh, let your moon come shining into our lives again. It's just a beautiful song. Singing. So I'm gonna just sing it, okay? Turn your lights down low and pull your window curtains.
instead and go.
Turn your lights down low. And pull your window curtains. Oh, let your moon come shining into our life again, saying, ooh, it's been a long, long time. I got this message for you, girl, but it seems I was never on time. Still wanna get through to you, girl.
This is Bob Marley, by the way.
On time, on time,
He says,
I want to give you some love, good, good loving. I want to give you some good, good loving. Oh, I, good, good loving. I want to give you some good, good loving. Turn your lights down low. I never try to resist, oh no. Oh, let your love come shining into our lives again, saying, ooh, I love you. And I want you to know right now, saying, ooh, I love you. And I want you to know right now that I want to give you some love, good, good loving. I want to give you some good, good loving.
by Bob Marley. There's a lot more, of course. It's just enough to enjoy the vibe. Just bring it to maybe the 2000s R&B. I hope you don't mind. More karaoke night here. Just sometimes you just wanna. It's good to just do whatever, but do it with love, of course. Do you know Purple Rain? I don't. Isn't there a song Purple Rain and a whole group Purple Rain? Because I actually have. Oh, yeah. And Prince, yeah. Prince sings for. Yeah, no, I don't know that. I've listened to it before. for sure. Because, you know, maybe you know this one. Games, changes, and game, changes, and fear. When will they go from here? When will they stop? I believe that faith has brought us here, and we should be together, babe. But we're not. I'll play it off, but I'm dreaming of you. I'll keep my cool, but I'm fiending. I try to say goodbye and I choke. I try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. Goodbye and I choke. I try to walk away and I stumble. Oh, I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you're not near. I may appear to be free, but I'm just a prisoner of your love. And I may seem alright and smile when you leave, but my smile are just a front, hey. And I play it off, but I'm dreaming of you. I try to keep my cool, but I'm fiending. I try to say goodbye and I choke. I try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you're not near. Here's my confession. Maybe I'll be your possession. Boy, I need your touch, your love, kisses, and such. With all my might I try, but this I can't deny. I play it off, but I'm dreaming of you. I keep my cool, but I'm fiending. I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you're not near. Goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you're not near. Love that genre, you know, just soulful, meaningful. Similar to what's her name, Lauryn Hill. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. I need you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby. Like, yeah, that's so 90s. Like, meaningful feeling. I miss my partner with this song. Yeah. Nostalgia is so powerful. That's why karaoke is so healing. It can be healing, especially when you're sober. When you're not sober, it's kind of It is, you know, when you're too effed up, you can't enjoy anything, you know. Insight timer the thing is, Amit, I have 2 Insight timer live streams open at the same time. If you leave the one you're in to go to the next one, you'll be fine. Because some people don't come over yet. Which is, again, hard to explain. Yeah. There's a limit to how much you can stream on Insight Timer. On Insight Timer per event. Each event is limited to 2 hours. After 2 hours, it cuts you off. But you can still hang out in here. Like, anyways. What up? Ooh, how about Casey and JoJo? Holy. All My Life. We gotta do it now. All My Life, Lil Durk. Not that one, man. Shoot. I don't want no Lil Durk. Lil Durk. You know. Lil Durk. I'm looking for Casey and JoJo all my life. In here, this is called genuine spirituality. I'm not trying to be, I'm just being me, but it's just being genuine, good human being. That's spirituality. Baby, 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 baby. Baby, 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 baby. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Let me just try the normal version because my brain's not. Girl, you close to me, you're like my mother. Close to me, you're like close to me. My sister, close to me, you're like my brother. You are the only one, my everything. And for you this song I sing all my life. I pray for someone like you, and I thank God. All my life I pray for someone like you, and I hope that you feel the same way too. Yes, I pray that you do love me too. I said you're all that I think. Said I promise to never fall in love with a stranger. You're all I'm thinking of. I praise the Lord above for sending me your love. I cherish every hug. I really love you.
All my life I pray for someone like you, and I thank God that I finally found you. All my life I pray for someone like you, and I hope that you feel the same way too. Yes, I pray that you do love me too. You're all that I ever know. When you smile on my face, all I see is a glow. You turn my life around. You picked me up when I was down. You're all that I ever know. When you smile, your face glow. You picked me up when I was down. You're all that I ever know. When you smile, your face glow. You picked me up when I was down. And I hope that you feel the same way too. Yes, I pray that you do love me too.
I'm just glad I got that far. So thank you for bearing with me. You know, you just got a beautiful song, amazing song, soulful song. I miss those kind of songs. You know, you know they went to church with that song. Like, damn, they got God, they got love, they got happiness. It's joyful, it's respectful. You know. How deep is your love? That's one I can do. How deep is your love? Ooh, just kidding.
I know your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm, your love and you softly leave. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? They say, how deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really mean to learn. 'Cause we're living in the world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You know the doors to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest hour. You're my savior when I fall. And you may not think I care for you, and you know down inside that I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really mean to learn. 'Cause we're living in the world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. And you come to me on a summer keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. And it's me you need to show how deep is your love. How deep is your love? 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 I really mean to learn. 'Cause we're living in the world of fools, breaking us down, and they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. Beautiful song. They got that vibe, you know. You feel like when they're singing, they're moving their hand like this. How deep is your love? You know what I mean? Your love is infinite. That's the beautiful part. Infinite love within you. That's the truth. That's why the song's so beautiful, because when you find out how deep your love really is, man, you're beautiful. You're infinite. Bee Gees. How about what's that? I almost want to. I'd be trying to sing other heart song. What's that one? The Hallelujah song. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. What's that one dude song? Cohen. Leonard Cohen or whatever. Now I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? And it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor falls, the major lifts, the baffled king composing. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Do you think a person being too much is a real thing? It depends, right? Too much is so damn vague. Saying somebody's too much, you have to be, look, we chill right now and you are getting like, right? So you have to be clear about what you mean with people. If you tell them they're too much, clarify it, because you could hurt your friend's feeling if you're not clear about how you're communicating. Like, you're too much, because right now we're chilling and you complaining about a bunch of stuff. What's up with you? We can talk, right? So you can be too much sometimes if they're just not matching. Like, you're having good, like, friendly lunch, and then right? And sometimes they need your support. Yeah? And they say, and your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the Hallelujah. 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 You say I took the name in vain. I don't even know the name, but if I did, well really, what's it to ya? There's a blaze of light in every word. It doesn't matter which you heard. The holy order broken. Hallelujah. 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 I did my best. It wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I told the truth. I didn't come to fool ya. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue but Hallelujah. 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 That turned out better than I thought, actually. Healing karaoke night here. I hope you enjoy it. One more hour left. Welcome, Brother Arrow Eyes. I was like, freshness to music. Bring freshness to sound healing. You know, this is... And it's a good, positive energy. It's all good, bro. Welcome, Brother Arrow Eyes, Sister Cece. Island in the Stream. I only know Island in the Sun by Weezer. When you're on a holiday, find the words to say, all the things that come to you, I wanna feel it too. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing having fun, and it makes me feel so fine. I can't control my brain. We'll run away together. We'll spend some time forever. We'll never feel bad anymore. Help, help. Hip, hip. You're on an island in the sun.
I remember, that song was on MTV music video. I'm like, this is chill. Maxwell. I really want to know a Maxwell song I should learn. That Pretty Wing song. I'm like, dude, that's a song I should sing. You know?
Pretty wings, pretty wings.
An equivalent song that's like that would be like John Legend, right? I mean, I don't know if it's equivalent. I think Maxwell is more soulful. John Legend's like more mainstream, kind of like, it's a different vibe, for sure. Or
I used to think that I could not go on, and life was nothing but an awful song. But now I know the meaning of true love. I'm leaning on the everlasting arm. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, then I can do it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open doors. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. See, I was on the verge of breaking down. Sometimes silence can seem so loud. There are miracles in life I must achieve. But first I know it starts inside of me. Oh, if I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, then I can do it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. See me running through that open doors. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. If I believe in me, whoa. If I can see it. Change the key. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about every night and day. I spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open doors. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Yeah, they changed octave halfway from a C to a D. I hope you enjoyed today so far. The original singer doesn't have the greatest reputation for self-love, that's why. So I'm trying to shift it to when you love yourself, you don't do the, you don't end up doing the wrong thing, end up in jail, all crazy stuff. Right. That's just Hollywood, right? For Space Jam. A beautiful song for sure. More grounded. Hope you're enjoying so far. Happy Saturday. But the song, amazing lyrics. I'm sure somebody wrote it for him. That's kind of what you do when you It's all good. We already know. When you do good things, people talk good about you. When you do bad thing, more bad people talk about you. That's just the nature of life. Karma, right? You do good thing, people talk good. You just trying to keep a more loving vibe. Love the lyrics. How about little Tyrese? The Zodiac sign songs. What's that? I actually know that song.
but it's not appropriate. I can't. I met a Scorpio. She had no limit to where she go. She said, Tyrese, are you ready for me? Like, that was that generation, the 90s to 2000. It seems like just the other day that we hooked up. I was driving, you was walking, and I swooped you up. From that moment on, I knew you were the one. Said you always be my baby, then you bounced. When I was single, you was lonely, then we fell in love. We would sit and talk for hours about anything. Baby, you hung up, no, you hung up on 3, hung up. I bought you with a picture and I gave you everything. Said you always be my baby and you bounce. How you gonna up and leave me now? How you gonna act like that? How you gonna change it up? We just finished making up. How you gonna act like that? How you gonna act like we don't be making love? You know we be tearing up, breaking stuff that get love. How you gonna trip? How you gonna forget? How you gonna act like that? Girl, I never thought that loving you would hurt. I did everything a good man would to make it work. Girl, you should have told me you had second thoughts. Like before I put that down on the house we bought. Now I'm thinking you and me was a mistake. But then it hits me and I'm missing all the love we made. Girl, I know that we've been going through some things, but the sun is somewhere shining even when it rains. I'll be the one you kick it to. I'll be the one that misses you. I'll be the one to ease your pain. I'll be the one you want to gain. And you'll be the one who can't forget. You'll be the one that's innocent. You'll be the one that can't deny. You'll be the one that makes me cry. How you gonna up and leave me now? How you gonna act like that? How you gonna change it up? We just finished making up. How you gonna act like that? How you gonna act like we don't be making love? You know we be tearing up, breaking stuff that get love. How you gonna trip? How you gonna forget? How you gonna act like that? Shift again, it's the same. You know, I'm willing to do anything just to keep you from my heart. I messed around and gave up everything. I thought we'd never part. I was Okay. I guess the end. It's out of my flow. The flow's like, yeah, let's just stop there. Shout out to Tyrese. This is from 2002. 23 years ago. We old. Like, oh, not old, I mean 25 and up. Yeah. They call baby making song, yeah. And that's what was on the radio. Soon as we make love, we'll start going. Knock, knock, knocking on the wall. As soon as we go deep, the neighbors know my name. Like, the neighbors know my name, 'cause I told them my name. The neighbors know my name. My name is Brother Thanet. What is you? Excuse me. Sorry, man. I don't know that song, okay? I just know a little of the lyrics, okay? I grew up on this stuff. I'm 42 and vibe hard on this stuff since I'm a Christian. I censor a lot of, yeah. I don't really, I like to listen to this song because it makes me feel, because when you were young, your mind's a lot different. And to go back to that time, it makes your mind a little clear, you know, before life got so damn effed up. And I think that's why it's very. No, my wife is born in Vietnam, so this is more just me in America. So trained, right? Anybody, you found somebody who make you change your ways, like hanging with your crew. Act like you're ready, but you don't really know. Everything in your past, you wanna let it go. I've been there, done it, after round. After all that, this is what I found. Nobody wants to be alone. If you're touched by the words in the song, then baby, you got it bad. And you're on the phone, hang up and you call right back. You got it bad. And you miss a day without your friend, your whole life's off track. You know you got it bad when you're on. It's all you think about. You got it bad when you're out with someone, but you keep on thinking about. You got it bad. When you say that you love him and you really know everything used to matter, don't matter no more. Like my money or my cars, you can have it all. Flowers, cars and candy, do just got. I said I'm fortunate to have you. I want you to know I really adore you. All my people know what's going on. Look at your mate and help me sing my song. Tell her I'm your man and you're my girl. I'm gonna tell it to the whole wide world. Did you say I'm your girl? You're my man. Promise to love you the best I can. See, I've been there, done it, after round. After all that, this is what I found. Every one of y'all just like me. It's too bad that you can't see, 'cause you got it bad, bad,
that you got it bad.
And Usher was a fun fact. Usher was the first person I tried to replicate. Like I tried to copy. So that's why there's a lot of inspiration from this era. So that's because this is where I began my singing journey. I was like, man, that's dope. And I realized I had to pick the hardest person to copy. But luckily, when you got the ADHD mind, you get obsessed with one thing. So I became obsessed with that Burn album. I just sang every song on that album, right? Every song.
Deep down, you know it's best for yourself, but you hate the song, hate the thought of me being with someone else, but you know that it's over. Let it burn, gotta let it burn. Spotlight, big stage, fans screaming in the rage, bodyguards, limousines, I see you in my dreams, paparazzi flash, 100 pictures all of you, hanging on my bedroom wall. I'll be a groovy baby, 'cause you are my superstar. I'm your number one fan. Give me your autograph. Sign it right here to my heart. Oh, I'll be a groovy baby, 'cause you are my superstar. 'Cause I'm your number one fan. I'll do all that I can. Tell you how super you are. Front row, there I am.
I bought that album when we went on a school trip to Chicago Carnegie Hall. And I was last chair out of like 25 people because the whole orchestra went. I was like the very last cello, like all the way. I didn't even know how to read that damn music. I'm like, y'all too bougie for me. I can't even read this music. I didn't even practice, honestly. Played at Carnegie Hall and did nothing, just kind of pretend to know. I went to a... But the one thing I got was that Usher album from Chicago. It was really windy. I was like, oh, that's why they call it the Windy City, because it's actually windy as hell right now. Kim and this. And then this.
Ooh, there's something about the way she moves. I can't figure it out. There's something about her.
But I think doing it in a...
Miss Independent. That's why I love her. Only confidence in little time. He got her.
That era, wow, R&B was peaking right there. Kind of miss it. Trey Songz. Haven't heard that name in a long time. Trey Songz. Omarion. What does... Let's see here. Music. Eric Bennett. I definitely... The falsetto singers, right? That's the era where there was a ton of falsetto singers. Same age, so I guess I got inspired by all these falsetto singers. And which the new generation would be like, what's his name? Frank Ocean. Let's do, I think Frank Ocean's more appropriate. You don't know how little you matter until you are alone. In the meadow of Arkansas with a rock lip of that glass. Used to hit it raw. In stone and glass home. That's what's the, do you think about you, right? That's the most popular one. Let's do it in a more chill vibe. 2012 hip hop and rap. Staying alive. Staying alive. I do this. Staying alive. A tornado flew around. This song is so pitchy. There you go. A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. You see it doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears. I bought it all when I'm thinking about you. You know, no. I've been thinking about you. You know, no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about... I love you, damn. Excuse me. Do you think about me still? Do ya? Or do you not think so far ahead? I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. No, I don't like you, I just thought what you were cool enough to kick it. Got a beach I could tell and I know. Since you don't think I love you, I just thought you were cute. That's why I guess you got a fighter jet. I don't get to fly it though. I'm lying down thinking about you. No, I've been thinking about you. You know, no, I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do ya? Do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. Or do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh, yes, of course. I remember, how could I forget how you feel, how you feel. You were my first time, a new feel. It would never get old, not in my soul, not in my spirit. Keep it alive.
we'll go down this road till we turn some color to black and white. Or do you not think so far ahead? I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. Oh, do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh.
I think that's the last album that's the last album I listened to from mainstream. After that, I just had an awakening, I remember. The Orange album, beautiful. The Pink Matter song is my favorite song on that album, actually. Oh, I don't know if this song's not on that album, that Pink Matter. Right. I already followed you, bro. Unless you're a robot, I'm about to unfollow you. I'm about to unfollow. Yeah, I already followed you. Let's do Pink Matter. It's just nostalgic. Pink Matter. Luther Vandross. I don't know if I don't think I know. Dance with My Father, right? That's his most. When I used to do wedding videography, you hear that song come up all the time. Beautiful song. Or maybe, I don't know if that's him or not. Yeah. And the peaches and the mangoes that you could sell for me. With Andre 3000. Andre 3000. Respect. Gotta love Andre 3000. And then his line is what? Since you've been gone, I've been having withdrawals. You were such a habit to call. I ain't myself at all hard to tell myself no. Like, who rhymed like that? But that's why I love it. It's like, it's so fresh. She better with some fella with a regular job. I didn't want to get involved. It's like that all far just to be different. Shout out to Outcast. Yeah.
What did you think my brain was made for? Is it just a container for the mind? This great gray matter. Sensei replied, what is your woman? Is she just a container for the shout? This soft pink matter. Cotton candy, Majin Buu. Close my eyes and fall into you. My God is giving me pleasure. What if the skies and the stars of a show and the aliens are watching live from the purple matter?
It's the background.
Sensei replied. Sensei went quiet, then violent, and we sparred till we both grew tired. Nothing matters. Cotton candy, marching boo. Dim the lights and fall into you. My God, giving me pleasure. Since you've been gone, I'm not even gonna do it because that requires like execution. You gotta be 100 or else you're just not gonna. That's Pink Matter by Frank Ocean. Oh, and welcome to towards the end of the karaoke night. I think we'll just use this time to chill. I hope you enjoy. I know that's a different type of karaoke night. I mean, one of a kind, right? I'm just glad we can make it work this good. Grateful for technology allowing me to like play the piano a lot easier. Which is allowing me to just sing any song if I just practice every day. And in this case, I play every day, keeping it fresh and engaging, exciting. So grateful for all the blessings. We got 110,000 likes tonight. Thank you so much. Even though it's a bit more casual. There are songs I sing all the time, but today I kind of focus on other stuff, other songs that I like. Yeah. That sounds like he's super fun and cool. From Valentine would. Welcome Garrett, shout out to Ox5. Even while in Dallas, still have to get my guru in love. Well, the benefits of me streaming every day is you got no excuse, damn it. Okay. If your energy not good, coming here, your energy gonna be good. And if it's not, we'll work on it together the best that we can, I'm trying to get to Michael Jackson level. Like Man in the Mirror or something, Man. Good lyrics. I'm gonna make a change. For once in my life. It's gonna feel good. Feel good. As I turn up the color on my favorite winter cold. The wind's blowing my mind. See the kids in the street. We're not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind? A summer's disregard of all the talk and so. We are at the Pampers. You're in Pampers. We are at the Pampers and disco level. So fun is it? Do you fall asleep easily after you're done? It's difficult, but I manage to do it rapidly because I have a technique to fall asleep no matter what happens. Because it's bright, right? When it's bright, your brain thinks you're awake, but if you just find, like,
the technique I shared with you, my super secret sleeping technique, SSST. And I think everyone knows that super secret technique already. If you're here enough, you know. You already know. Here we go. First, put the phone down, lay in bed, constantly, actively relax your hands and feet, relax and unclench your bottom, relax your whole body, and sleep on your back. Sleeping on your back prevents you from tussling and turning. That's the prerequisite. You're locked in. Make sure the eyeball is relaxed. This is the key, okay? Hands and feet relaxed and eyeballs relaxed, especially forehead, and don't be clicking your jaw, okay? Because through your whole day, you never stop using your hands and feet. So when you completely relax your eyeballs, hands and feet, something you're using all day, it does something to the brain that go, oh, we're going into a different mode. Think about it. All day you're using hands, feet, and eyeballs. So if you just relax hands, feet, and eyeballs completely and relax your forehead, the brain start going, oh, you're relaxing. The reason you want to start on your back is because, again, it's a meditative pose. And after you get sleepy, then you can switch, okay? You can put the pillow under your knee for sure, yeah. Find your techniques. I'm giving you everything for free, okay? Why? Because I want to see you sleep good. Okay, now the technique. You count the number 1 in, 1 out. Right? In 1, out 1, mentally. Until you have until a thought comes up that distracts you from counting, which will happen 1,000,000,000%. Catch yourself. You go to number 2. Two in, and then make sure you keep your body relaxed, because as you sleep, sometimes you lose your discipline. You start clenching, you start grasping. Scan over and over. 2 in, 2 out. The quicker you catch your thought wandering, the faster you sleep. If you go down a rabbit hole and you forgot what number you're on, start back at 1 with Brian McKnight. It's not about getting to a big number. We're just tricking the mind to keep going, and eventually you go to sleep, because it's a focused sleep meditation. Right? So if you lose track what number you're at, who cares? Start 1 in, 1 out. And you have a thought, then you go to number 2. 3 thoughts, 3 in. Eventually you'll think so much you forgot, just go back to number 1. And you go to number 2. And eventually you fall asleep. You just have to proactively scan your body. Even if you drink a lot of caffeine, is a technique you can use. Because if you have a lot of caffeine, you're going to end up doing something else instead of sleeping. But if you just laid in bed, at least you get to rest your body, which lead to sleep. But if you don't even try to sleep because you got a lot of energy, it just takes around 10 to 15 minutes. But if you just, right, in general, it takes around 10 to 15 minutes or less. Unless you drink caffeine or like a Red Bull at night, then you shouldn't be doing that, okay? But for the average people, this technique helps because this technique is very effective if you just remember the points of focus. Relax hands, feet, eyeballs, forehead, and eventually your whole body. And sometimes right before I fall asleep, I just switch to a side position. Or sometimes I don't. If my back hurts, then I'll switch. If my back's good, I'll stay like that the whole time. It's not so strict. It's about getting you to the finish line. And at that finish line, you just melt. But if you start losing focus, just use it again. Take your time to count the number. Don't be like 2 in, 2 out, 2 in, 2 out. Like 2 in. Drag your breath. You feel me? It's already working, I know. The super secret sleeping technique of the Mystic Village, okay? Which is a combination of like my personal experience combined with some Buddhist technique. And yeah, that's the counting technique. I mean, nobody owns it. You know, it's just this technique, I just kind of made up some game and it's been working for me in quite rapidly. So it's like a sleep meditation game. And we got 8 minutes left, I hope. I'm sure y'all are trying right now. The biggest key right here, eyeballs. Because sometimes your eyes still intense because all day you use it, you don't know how to chill your eyes. And sometimes I'll start being great. I'll just start saying thank you for today. Because I'm feeling so good before bed sometimes. You know? But sometimes you don't feel good, it's all good. Sometimes it's a busy day, you just want to fall asleep. But if you start feeling good, you can say thank you. And then just keep going. That's a different technique. You can modify it. So 1 in, thank you so much for my life. And like it's a positive thought that maybe you have a lot of negative thoughts before bed. Maybe doing some gratitude and like on the inhale and out. Thank you so much for the food I ate today. Thank you for relaxing music. Thank you for my body. Better than worrying about your day, you know. But keeping it more methodical and not changing your techniques too much helps you sleep better. When you change your techniques too much, you end up changing stuff forever. So that's why you got to be careful of adjusting too much. Makes your mind busy because you tweak here and there, and the whole night you start tweaking. Oh, let me tweak this, let me tweak that. Like, now you're a tweaker. Instead of sleeping, you're like, man, what if I count 1, 2, 3 in, 1, 2, 3 out? No, maybe it was 1, 2, 3, 4. My breath. Maybe on inhale it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the exhale, you see how like if your mind's busy, you can go off on like just making stuff, which I used to do myself. So I stick to consistency because it's just effectiveness. Good night, Trinity. And Valentine. Better. Which brings us to the end today. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. Thank you for 117,000 likes tonight. Thank you to Auto Gift, by the way. all the blessings today. Memorial Day weekend, apparently, right? And so I'll be streaming regularly. The outdoor, tomorrow I live stream, but only on TikTok, outdoors with the Mystic Village. And I got a new phone, so the video should be a lot better. Right. I know, after a long time, the battery was dying so quickly. Now this should be beautiful. So Guru Thanet on TikTok. I don't multi-stream anymore. And then at night tomorrow, I'll be on again, doing the same thing that I'm doing with you now. So breathing in. Please love your damn self. Stay grounded. Stay humble. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you, Last Dark Unicorn, Tanya. Thank you to all the moderators on every platform. Grateful for Insight Timer, for YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Facebook, TikTok. Currently about 332 people on TikTok. 33 on YouTube, 38 on Twitch. 3 on Kick, 1 on Facebook. Thank you. I hope you had a peaceful experience here tonight. And if you need more peaceful vibes, you can check me on every platform. Right, we have music with no talking on Spotify, on Apple Music, and basically just search Guru Thanet wherever. Grateful for your time. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. The end. Thank you, everybody. The end. The end. Thank you, Beverly.